Alright, hello and welcome. Welcome everyone to episode number 3 and day number 5. Alright, so we want to start off obviously with fishing, with watering. And then we're going to try to hit fishing level 6 today. So we'll see how that works. I definitely need to buy bait from Willy today, so that's definitely a thing on my item list. So we're going to store all of this stuff. What do you have? Yep. Okay. Alright, so we're going to get the special community center cutscene. We're going to get that one tomorrow. So I think I'm just going to go around a little bit foraging. And we'll see how far we can go. So as of now, what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to prepare this farm to be able to play it on stream later on. But I wanted to get it going in these short recorded episodes, 1 or 2 days each, and you know, just going through the beginning, and because I think the beginning is, you know, more interesting part, where later on, you know, it's pretty chill gameplay. It's not, you know, there's not a lot of stuff you can do right, wrong, anything. All of that does not really matter. So I haven't really found anything in higher quality, and I doubt that I will, because I'm not going to forage a lot. So we're going to go around, forage all of this. Ah, found a silver quality leak. Well, there you go. Could have used that one, but to explain that real quick, right? Willy likes most of the forageables, and like gifts give you a few friendship points. Not, you know, half the friendship points that loved gifts give you, but you know, it's worth it in the beginning. Definitely is worth it. We're running over to Willy now, getting more bait, because 20 bait is not going to be enough. So I you know, had to spend some time in this day. Usually I would be out fishing already, but you know, we didn't make insane amounts of money yesterday. We made good money, but or not yesterday, but the day we got the fishing pole. It was good, but you know, wasn't perfect. So we weren't able to buy quite enough bait. Alright. Sell this. Call me crazy, call me maybe, but I'm going to get all the bait, so that way I don't have to come here anymore. My fishing level is way too high for it to be worth for me to get tomka soup, at least in my opinion. Or not tomka, but the fish soup. And we have another dandelion, so if I can find Pam, I can get this to her. She's probably in her trailer. Yep, I did good with that one. Okay. Alright, our parsnips are going to be ready tomorrow as well. Man, oh man, the beginning of the farm is so busy. So much stuff to do. I also want to level up and do all of these things, right? I'll level up my mining, level up my foraging, but for now, I'm probably going to spend most of my time fishing for now. My inventory is empty enough, but I probably should have brought a chest, just because from level 6 onwards, I feel like you get way more treasure chests than before. So it usually is worth it to have another chest, just because you get insane amounts of artifacts. I've played multiple worlds now where I've had dinosaur eggs in treasure chests, so, you know, and multiple of them, so apparently that's, you know, quite common. So we'll see what we can get. Obviously, right, there are a couple of high ticket items that we want. Weapons are definitely, there are like 2 weapons you can get. Weapons are definitely up there. Then artifacts are always up there, though not as much on this farm. What else do we have? Ores are really big for the beginning. And then the other thing that is pretty big is jade. Now, it's not big because, sure, it's an artifact, right? Sure, you could sell it, but you can sell it to the special vendor in the desert, and you can sell it for sell it for stairs, which let you skip a level in the mines. Now, in the normal mines, that doesn't really matter, but in Skull Cavern, the deeper you go, the higher your chance for iridium. So you can, you know, get a few crystallariums up and running, and the faster you do that, the better. Jade gets produced every 2 days. You harvest it in the evening. And so it's like 2.5 days. And you can, you know, sell one piece of jade for 1 staircase, which is pretty useful because, you know, if you end up accumulating 20 pieces of jade, you can you know, you can skip 20 levels in Skull Cavern. So, you know, it's pretty great. It's pretty good. Quite useful. And so jade is more high ticket than I would have thought ever. Also, while we're fishing here, the chubs, those you could sell in theory, sure. And I'm probably going to sell some because I just forget, but there are these chubs, the gold and I guess the silver quality as well, but you know, from level 6 onwards, you basically only get golden chubs. Those are quite valuable for food and not very valuable to sell. So usually what I do is I keep them around for the strawberry season because yeah, strawberries, you know, they tend to exhaust quite a bit of energy in the first year. Could have done without getting a silver largemouth bass, but what do you do? Now we have all the qualities. So I'm going to spend the beginning of, you know, these first few days just discussing the strategy, and then we might skip over some of the days, some of the boring stuff, you know. Just might just, you know, quickly skip over it and just, you know, give you a little summary of what I did, because for now there's a lot of stuff to discuss, but later on, if I'm just, you know, fishing for another day, you know, might not be too interesting. So we're going to keep those days swift and easy, and just, you know, going to sum that up. So in general, right, when it comes to finishing the community center, you could finish the community center because in the new update there is an option that says guarantee first year completable community center. And what that means is that you are going to get a red cabbage from the magic vendor, and you can then grow this red cabbage in the greenhouse, I think, to complete the community bundle in 1 year, which is great, right? That's really good pacing. The important thing is to get the greenhouse, but that isn't too hard. This is like zone 2, zone 1 or zone 2 fishing, so I don't really want to fish in these bubbles because the fish are going to be so much lower quality, and lower quality fish means my inventory is full even faster, which I do not need. Okay. Seems like we are getting quite a bit of bait today. Ironic, because apparently I, didn't even have to buy bait, but I'm sure it'll be useful. We need to get the greenhouse. We need to get Linus to 4 hearts as fast as possible, because we can get bait then and wild bait, the crafting recipe, and that crafting recipe is insanely valuable. First of all, we're going to spend quite a while in the mines and just, gather a lot of slime. Important here. Do not throw away the bug meat. Do not throw away the slime. You are going to need both. Okay? So that's quite important. Same with fiber, by the way. Those resources are very important for wild bait, okay? So keep them around. You are going to thank me. Because wild bait allows us to catch 2 fish at once. And it increases the legendary fish bite rate by quite a bit. So, it's pretty overpowered. Pretty good. Also, you get a slightly faster bite rate than normal bait, but, it's still not as massive of an improvement than, spinner and wild bait and normal bait are in comparison to basic fishing poles. So upgrade your fishing poles, but not only do that, also befriend Linus. Now, what can you do with Linus? So befriending him, it is quite simple, but you're not going to get the items you need until summer. There are multiple options, some easier than other. So you have coconuts and cactuses. So those are forageables you can find in the desert, obviously. And you can just forage them and give them to Linus. The great upside of that is that you can get them in gold quality, so you get a good multiplier onto them, which is always a great thing. Coal is quite valuable, by the way, in the beginning. I think coal is valued at 400 per piece with Clint, so you want to hold on to coal as much as you can, because that stuff is very important, especially for the plan on this farm. I definitely want to, use quite a bit of coal, because I want to sell bars and, smelt bars, and thus we are going to need quite a bit of coal. But obviously, right, coal's not as valuable as an artifact or other stuff. So we're going to see. We're going to see. All right, we have fire quartz. Fire quartz is not that valuable because you get quite a bit of it. Especially down in the mines and stuff, and if you really need it for breeding lava eel, for example, you can also throw it in the crystallarium. There's been a change in 1.5 where now you get the gem that was in the crystallarium. If it's not already done for harvest, right? You get the gem and you can just destroy the crystallarium and you get the gem back. So that's pretty good, right? Although I liked the balancing that you had before, where you put in, you really have to think about it, right? And you put in the gem and then you let it grow and it disappears if you move it. But now, you know, it's a little bit easier to deal with that. So you can generally just switch around stuff. Way easier, right? You can use the crystallarium for more different gems, and you can really use it as you see fit. So that's great. That's absolutely great. Now, also makes the crystallarium even usefuler the shorter duration you have on the gems you want. So like jade, right? 2 days, and then you can harvest it, and then you can, you know, just pull out the jade, put something else in, get that. Maybe your fishies want, you know, maybe your fishies want, you know, some diamond or whatever their elected taste feels like, you know, demanding on that day. Yeah, fish can be quite the gold diggers in that. But fish aren't really there for profit, are they? It's more about the cool colors in the pond, and you know, just having another thing to do, I guess. Just like animals, not really there for money. We're fishing quite a few fish. The great thing about the mountain lake is that the fish are pretty simple to catch, pretty easy, so you can get a lot of XP getting perfect fish. Especially if you're not me and missing every perfect catch. So, you know, that's a great thing. And I don't think we need to fish in the ocean in spring, because most of the fish are spring and summer that we want. So like the summer and fall. So that's the red snapper that would come to mind, the sea cucumber, the eel. I think all of those are summer fish. So I actually managed to mess up the perfect fish there once again. Quite tragic. Okay, I'm gonna eat a little, but I don't want to overstay this, because I'm going to need to sell the fish as well. So we'll see. I think I'll go after this. Oh look, it's perfect. Isn't it perfect? Okay, that is quite valuable. Yeah. No one needs the green algae. Okay, that's really valuable. I love that. That's great. Getting 12 pieces of coal is really good. That means we already have 2 bars towards that. We're also going to need copper bars. But the copper isn't so much of a problem, because that stuff costs like, what, 150 gold at Clint's. So we're going to go there tomorrow as well. Going to go there, going to grab the copper bar, going to do some foraging, run around, see what, you know, the farm has to offer. Alright, let's sell all the fish. Bullhead, this. As I said, right, I'm going to keep the chubs, because the chubs are not very valuable. We want to keep 1 catfish, and so we sell, and I'm expecting to make a lot of money here. So I'm not 100% sure how much this is going to be, but I'm quite sure it's going to be 6,000 plus. Is there anything I could do? I guess I could, you know, have a little look. Have a little look around the farm. see if we can find some forageables. It is 11 p.m. only. It's not looking... What are you? Okay, that's just random decoration. I love the starfish around. It's so cute, dude. I love this. This map's great. We need to make it until 1 p.m. because I don't think, at least, that I did level up. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. All right, so today we're going to spend the day. Oof, almost 6k. Today we're going to spend the day upgrading our tools, I think. No, that's Marnie. That's not Clint. I'm surprised. What's up, Marnie? Sure. Yeah, let's not go for Dudley. That's you know, it's a bad one. Bad name. Don't like that. Okay. So tomorrow will be great, because tomorrow we'll be able to get one and craft a scarecrow. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to get everything we need. We didn't get a golden parsnip. Unfortunate. I'm just gonna sell all of them. Alright. So today is going to be fishing again. Magic vendor first, then fishing. I want to also have a look at the cave, because you're required to do that for ooh, look at that. For Demetrius to show up. At least I'm pretty sure. And we're obviously going to choose the fruit bat option. Just for easy community bundle completion and, you know, the mushrooms. I don't know if they're this great. If you spend a lot of time in the caves, or at least some time in the caves, you're going to have enough void essence, which is a loved gift by the wizard. So you know, that's one of the main uses that I could come up with for the mushrooms. So, you know, they're not too useful, are they? Are they? Alright. Let's have a look what you're selling. I also need to chop some wood. I forgot that. Ghostfish. Ghostfish is actually special. But cauliflower, we don't really need that. Dandelion, large egg, pickles, poppy seeds, and rare seed. So we could get the rare seed, but I'm currently still running a little low on money, so I don't want to buy the rare seed. We're going to get a lot of rare seeds anyway. In theory, it's always a good investment, right? Because one of them turns into 4,500, I think, minimum. So that's quite good money, but you know, there's the problem that, you know, it's delayed until fall, which I currently don't really care about. I don't really, you know, want to think about fall right now. There's more difficult stuff. I know that I can use some of these for fertilizer and the oyster for the community bundle, but the thing is, in the beginning, I mostly sell everything. I still want to pick it up, but a lot of the stuff we're not going to need, because we're going to get it, you know, multiple times per year, and then in the beginning you pick it up, and then, you know, you run out of chest space, and you know you have to spend some energy on that. And yeah, I like to keep it simple with that, and just use as little chests as possible in the beginning, whenever energy is still a super limiting problem. Now it's not really too limiting anymore, just because we're at the point where we have like 13 chubs, I think. So that's combined 500 energy. But we're going to use a lot of that up with the strawberries. So the strawberry time, I'm probably going to skip over a few days there, because it's just, you know, you plant the strawberries and then you water them, and you do some foraging, you forage some berries, and that's basically the whole day gone. You just, you know, run around, do some errand stuff, maybe do 5 levels in the mines if you can manage, and then you go home, go to sleep, and go next. But, you know, it's all for the money, I guess. Alright, let's get exactly 50 pieces of wood. Alright, I'm gonna buy some copper from Clint now. Drop it on the floor. Pretend I picked it up. Ooh, would you look at that, a cutscene. Unimo are so unbelievably cute. Strange. Very strange. Alright, so as we're told to, we are going to explore this place a little further. Whee! Alright, now to Clint's. And then there's Yo-Yo Mart. So we actually just need to do this, and he's going to come to our shop, to our farm. But I'm gonna buy a little more. Okay, I think this is about how much we need. I don't quite know. I think it's 25. I mean, I know it's 25 for the pickaxe. And 20 for an oven. It might be 25. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll figure it out tomorrow once we get the recipe. So if you drop some copper and pick it up, or if you just pick it up straight away, Clint will show up next day at your farm, give you the recipe for his, well, for the furnace. And then you can start smelting stuff. So I'm going to spend the rest of the day fishing, and we'll skip ahead to the end of the day, where we'll then have a little chat about, oh my god, I've missed the fish, about what I'm planning for the next episode, alright? Alright guys, it's not much later. I just found a diamond and Neptune's glaive. Now this one is a big catch. Because this is going to make the mines super easy for me in the beginning, which is great considering that, you know, looking at our farm, we can't really place sprinklers, so we're going to need an alternate source of money. So having Neptune's glaive, this is insane. This is an insane catch. I love this. So I'm probably going to eat the soup today as well. Because I chopped wood, right, so I'm going to run out of energy, and then the other part is that I want the higher fishing levels so I can get, you know, a higher chance at treasure chests and, you know, all the treasure stuff. So, you know, Neptune's glaive, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good catch. Diamonds are quite useful as well in the beginning, and yeah, you can already see yeah, some valuable fish here. I think yeah, this is a large mouse bath. Okay, so I'll see you guys once we're done with the day, yeah? Bye! Hey, what's up everyone? So I just caught my last fish. We're going to go through all of this and sort this out. This stuff I'm not going to need today, so I can leave it here. I'm gonna take the axe with me and store the chub. Alright, this is basically all we want to take with us. We're going to need the copper. We have some coal over at the base, so you know, we don't need to bring the coal. We don't need the iron ore, so we can store that there. And yeah, you just see, you know, you can tell. We got Neptune's grace, which is, or glaive, which is pretty good. We got the diamond. We got some good fish. So you know, buying the trout soup definitely worth the 250 quid. And you know, it's definitely a good trick, because I didn't do this for the longest time, but yeah, you see, it's very useful, right? So we're going to store both of these because we don't really need them tomorrow, and thus we are going to go to sleep and see how much money we make. And then tomorrow we're going to start planting, and we're going to you know, just get everything set up for the community center, so we have all the stuff, the golden parsnips, that is, and some cauliflower, some green bean, so you know, all of that. And let's have a look. How much did we make? 3k. It's not the best, but it's not too bad as well. All right, so I'm going to see you again in the next episode, where we are going to plant all of the stuff and prepare for strawberry time. Goodbye. Make sure to leave a like if you liked it, and subscribe.
Bye.